Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Vegeta was born as a Super Saiyan 4. Before I start, I'd like to mention that I created a Discord server for you to join. The link is in the description of this video, so if you'd like to join in and talk to me and the rest of my fans, it's there. I'd also like to mention that I created an Instagram so you can survey my very uninteresting life. I post either Minecraft or Osu stuff. Now back to the video. In the last part we started the fight between Kakarot and Frieza. At first Frieza was stronger, but as he started losing energy, even during a fight with Goten. And as he's losing power, Kakarot notices it and exploits it to him by fighting him for longer by constantly being equal to him, basically powering down, which triggered the tyrant big time, but he couldn't summon any more strength. As he's losing his power, Kakarot gets annoyed and starts maintaining his power while Frieza is dropping. Frieza finally loses what's left of his golden form and then he drops down, cursing himself for not training what was truly crucial. Just as Kakarot was preparing Ki Blast of Frieza's impending doom, Frieza was faster and destroyed Mars. While everyone was mourning the last bit of what they called home, Whis steps up and reverses time, and when that was done, Vegeta didn't waste time. Vegeta completely dominated Frieza, sending him back to his hell. Once the battle was over, they were thinking that the trouble is over, but the real shit was about to begin as Trunks came in crashing with his time machine, running away from what we learn is Vegeta Black. Once he explained it to the squad 1 second later, Vegeta Black arrives through a rift, making his appearance. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the what if. Black's eyes get directed towards future Trunks, wondering what he's doing here. Seeing yet another Trunks, he figures that it's a timeline a bit earlier. Black then goes and challenges Trunks to see what he can actually do, but Vegeta himself steps up and confronts his counterfeit. He knows he doesn't have much time as the rift will start pulling him through shortly, but still initiates a fight. Black powers up and Vegeta sees just how powerful he is, so he goes blue right away, which as you'll see later was a big mistake. They start the fight and it's clear that Vegeta has the advantage over Black, so he uses it. Future Trunks is a bit skeptical of his father's decisions, but still watches on as he never seen the form that he's using. Out of all people, Broly of all arrives, sensing what's going on. Bulma is surprised that he's still around and everyone greets him with open arms. Broly has trained, believe it or not. He asks where there are two Vegetas. Raditz just replies that one of them is our Vegeta and the other is the evil counterfeit. Broly also asks about two versions of Trunks and gets sus. So Raditz explains that both are good. One is from the future and the other is from this timeline. Broly then continues to watch on the fight. Vegeta is dominating Black big time and boy does he take a beating of a lifetime. To his aid, the rift reacts and starts pulling him back. He immediately rushes through it, attempting to destroy the time machine while he's at it, but fails to do so as Kakarot reacts and kicks the blast away. Once Black was gone, they have all turned to Trunks with stern looks, wondering how he didn't beat such a weak opponent. Trunks explained further how Black can get stronger with every hit he takes, how he destroyed almost every living being on the planet, and he has a suspicion he might have a sideman. Vegeta, Kakarot, Broly, Bulma, the younger Trunks, Bardock, and elder Vegeta take it all in, look at each other, and just grin, knowing it's time to fight again. Since they had a working time machine, all he needed is fuel. Bulma opened the canister and looked inside to see something familiar. She then heads to her lab. Meanwhile, Whis and Beerus are there, telling the future kid that the time travel is against the rules of the gods and that it has a life-taking sentence if someone found out. However, he decides to let it slide for some high-quality food. Vegeta scavenged the last bits he knows Beerus didn't eat at the table, and with Beerus now fed and satisfied, they think about the strategy for when they get to the future. Just then, Bulma comes with a full tank of fuel, ready to go. Trunks thanks his mom. Vegeta grabs a few senzus and a capsule from Bulma, and from there, Trunks, Vegeta and Kakarot depart back to the future. Upon arrival, they see the carnage and no shit went down in this timeline, and they now know exactly what Trunks went through, and Vegeta comforted him, seeing how bad it looked. They all arrived at the base, and Vegeta pulled out the capsule he was given, revealing a big ass table full of food. With that, they exit the base and give a warm welcome to expose their location. Black automatically appears right above them and looks upon them. Kakarot, feeling a bit cocky, decides to go take on Black first to see if Trunks' theories are true. So he turns blue and rushes Black. At first he's doing good, until he gets stabbed right in the chest, dropping out of Super Saiyan Blue and falling on the ground. Black then went ahead and displayed something he has got, transforming into Super Saiyan Rose, and it took a while for everyone present to actually comprehend what they're seeing. Now when they actually comprehended it, Vegeta goes blue and rushes Black, trying to claim his point, but he gets put down too. Trunks has had enough and goes to distract Black, telling the two to return back and get buffed up to finally beat Black once and for all. They do so with their pride hurt pretty badly. Upon return to the normal timeline, they immediately heal up, and without saying a word to anyone except Broly, who they drag along, they go into the time chamber. Kami says he removed the limitation from the chamber, so they can go in any time they want. They thank him and they get in the chamber. In the chamber they train hard, all trying to surpass each other. Broly unlocked the legendary Super Saiyan for the first time and has mastered it. Vegeta and Kakarot have both got a taste of Super Saiyan Blue evolution, and they are mastering it too. Along with a lot of physical training, it took them a total of 2 years in there, and once they exit, Beerus notices an insane change in power. They then get to the machine, not saying a word, and go back to the future, where Trunks is still trying to hold on in the Super Saiyan 5. Seeing the trio come, he gets distracted a little and gets his ass kicked in an instant by Black and someone that's beside him. Vegeta recognizes him as a Supreme Kai and questions him. It turns out it's Zamasu, and he has the same ideology for mortals and how all mortals should be destroyed. Vegeta, getting impatient, just appears in front of Black and gut punches him hard enough he spits out a whole lot of blood. Kakarot takes on Zamasu, seeing no other alternative, and Broly follows, of course. Zamasu is trying hard to get through them to help Black, but having two people on him, it's gonna be quite hard to pull off a stunt he made up. Vegeta is just literally handing Black his ass, just straight up dominating him. Black gets into a corner as he almost lost all of his strength to continue, having all these injuries. Vegeta charged up his Gallic gun and obliterated Black, while the two on the other side were having trouble seeing the immortal Zamasu. Seeing an earring on the ground, Vegeta picks it up and tosses it to Broly, while he goes and instant transmissions to Zamasu and stealing his earring. Vegeta then commands Broly to put the earring on as he has something to try out. Broly does that, and so does Vegeta. The earrings react and the two fuse. Zamasu is about to shit himself as Broly comes out of the light, already in a blue state with hints of fur on his body, charging up a double final flash and throwing it at Zamasu. Zamasu is trying to regenerate, but fails as his body gets disintegrated. However, Broly knows it's not over, as he's right as Zamasu takes over the universe. Broly has a second weapon, the Hakai. Zamasu's soul starts disappearing from existence and the sky gets much clearer and sunnier. Broly then unfuses and the two start panting because they used such a powerful move on Zamasu. With that, they let Trunks clean up, but to take them back first. With that, the timeline has been saved yet again, but nothing lasts forever. With that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think I'm not the father of the goddamn year, then click dislike, but if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below, and as always, peace out.